We had a quick question posed to it, a comment, if you will, that said that God do not hate. So I made the statement that God do hate. Somebody's on there saying, God don't hate. God don't hate nobody. I know we got a lot of Christian Arabs on there, Jewish folks. So we don't stay in the...
We're in the Tanakh.
We don't stay in the Tanakh. We ain't going to go into the New Testament. I know y'all hate to hear it. So let's go to Malachi. Can we go to the last book of the Tanakh?
Let's go to the last book of the Tanakh and see if God hates the people having gay pride parades and transgender pageants.
That claims to be the Jews.
They claim to be his people. Let's see how.
Let's find out.
Who they say their father is. Let's see how he feel about it.
Right.
It says in Malachi chapter 1 verse 1.
Hold on to your yarmulke and your glasses. Hold on to them.
The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
So the question was posed at one time before God, who do he love?
Right. And he answered it.
And he answered. He didn't leave it up for interpretation. He said, you know what, let me answer this clear and crisp for you. Read.
It says, was not Esau Jacob's brother?
So wait a minute. He went all the way back to Genesis in the Torah. He went back to the Genesis. To who? Read it again.
It says, was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord.
Wait a minute. In the Torah, is Esau not described as you, Jewish man?
Right.
Is not Esau red? Let's jump to the Torah. Hold that real quick. Give me Genesis 25 real quick. I know y'all used to, I know these Jewish folks waiting for us to bust a rhyme.
Yeah.
They like, I know these dudes finna have a rap battle or something. I mean, is they finna shoot a jumper? The playoffs is on tonight. Is we finna talk about Muhammad Ali boxing? No. We're a different breed. Different breed of Israelites right here.
It says here in Genesis chapter 25, verse 25.
So once again, notice we're going to the Bible. We're going to the Torah. We're going to the Tanakh to prove our position with God. I wonder how many of them is pulling scripts to prove that point.
I'm still waiting on one of them to show me how they went on slave ships. That's in the Tanakh, in the Torah.
That's the Torah.
They still ain't answered that.
Don't hold your breath on that one.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out red.
Hold on, where's you at? Let's hold on to your yarmulke. Pull back that scroll to the book of what again?
Genesis.
Because they don't have the big old scrolls, so they got to pull back the chapters. We're in Genesis.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 25.
25, verse 25.
And the first came out red.
Came out what color?
Red.
What color?
Red.
That's what color you is, Jewish man. We know it. You ain't never been white. You different shades of red. Exactly. We can see the blood through your skin. Oh yeah, we can read now. I know Roots, you thought Roots was going to fool us. Roots didn't do it to us. Underground either. We read and we understand. Both. We read and understand. And not ashamed to explain either. We can talk as well too. Read.
And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau.
So we understand that God called you Esau. Now you can call yourself Jewish all day long. You can call yourself Caucasian. You can call yourself Polish. You can call yourself American. You can call yourself European, German. We know who you are. We see you. We see you. We know who you is. Let's go back. Because I think we lost the thought.
Malachi.
We can prove that God hates. And he hates a particular people. Yeah, we found it out. We read it. Yeah, guess what? We closed up the Ebony magazine, Jewish man, that you own. Yeah, the Jet magazine. We know y'all own that. We closed it up, stopped looking at the beauty of the week, and actually read the book of Malachi. And realized that the Lord do love us in spite of what's going on, and that he hates somebody. Read.
It says in verse 2, I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob.
Jacob is our forefather. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. We are the Israelites. We make up the 12 tribes. Yes, you, black man, black woman, Hispanic man and woman, Native Indian man and woman. Talking about you. Read.
And I hated.
No, wait a minute. That's a misprint. Is that in your Bible?
That's in my Bible.
Is that in your Bible?
Yes. Google it.
Y'all on Periscope, is hate in your Bible? Because y'all said the hate in the Bible.
Pull it up on your Google phones. You might not have your Bible out. Pull it up on your Google phone. Your Android phone, your Apple phone. Verse 3. And I hated Esau.
So Esau was the same person we read in Genesis 25.
The same red and hairy dude.
The same dude that Christ said in Revelations 2 and 9 that is the synagogue of Satan.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, we know who you is, you little devil.
You ain't hiding.
We found you out. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know who you is. It's all right. Verse 3.
It says, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
So in the Bible we read crystal clear that God not only hates, but he hates a nation.
He hates a particular people.
A nation of a particular people. That's in the Bible.
And just in case you think it changed, let's jump over to Malachi 3 and 6.
Oh, you in the spirit? Because maybe
Malachi 3 and 6. Maybe that changed.
No, maybe it says something different in the Talmud.
Let's see. Malachi chapter 3 verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not.
Whew. So no matter how many parades you throw,
no matter how many black coats, black hats you put on, no matter how many,
beat your head against the walls of Jerusalem.
Yeah, what's that thing they do?
The weather wall.
Kids and teenagers, they go around them and the bar mitzvah. No matter how many bar mitzvahs you got, God said, I don't change, I hated you from the beginning.
Hey, I know some of y'all yanked off y'all yarmulke when y'all heard that. They're ripping their clothes right now.
Can't refuse it.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy!
God said that.
Hey, read that again. Read the words of the Most High God.
Malachi chapter 3 verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not.
So this is for you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, you Israelites. Right. God don't change.
You still the Israelites.
You're still the Israelites. He don't care how many times you say you black and proud.
Right.
I'm Haitian and proud.
No matter how much you change your nationality from Negro to black to Afro-American to Black American to African American, you are still the Israelites that the Bible speaks of.
And God is not confused.
Exactly right.
He's not confused. So let's move on. Let's jump to a different topic.
Yeah. Let's focus in on our people. We don't prove who's not the real Jews, that they fakes, they frauds over there having gay parades and transgender pageants. So what about our people over here? What are we doing?
Yeah, we done dealing with the fake $3 bills. That's what the Jewish folks have, fake $3 bills. So we don't deal with Memorial Day.
Memorial Day, a.k.a. shoot a nigga.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
You will never get past Memorial Day that Negroes ain't died in high value.
High value.
Maybe you're lying. Let's pull up this article real quick. Once again, I'm going to bring up my captivity hometown, Chicago. They have set a standard of Memorial Day killings I think nobody can touch.
Nah, nobody.
Chicago, every Memorial Day, make sure they are in double digits. Minimum. So let's read this. We are in the Chicago Tribune. Okay? Scroll up. Try and refresh you. With Memorial Day. Give me Exodus real quick. Exodus chapter 3, verse 3 real quick.
Exodus.
Real quick, do y'all know what memorial means? What memorial? It means to remember, right? It's a day of remembrance. Now, our people here in captivity celebrate Memorial Day. This Memorial Day that's set up is not to remember what we did.
No, not at all.
It's to remember what our oppressor, his accomplishments. That's what Memorial Day is.
It's a time for all of Caucasian Americans to remember their forefathers fighting for their freedom.
Thank you.
Not ours.
Say it again. I think you said that a little bit.
That is for Caucasians to remember their forefathers, to remember them fighting for their freedom in America, not yours.
So the statement, we the people, don't include you so-called
It didn't apply to us. It did not apply to us.
Matter of fact, the only part that we played in is that when they wrote that, we fetched the paper and the ink.
That's it. Go get the paper, nigga.
That was our part in that.
That was it.
Real quick, Memorial Day. That's a famous, they give you off from work, That's a day you're able to get off most. It's a law in the land. And it's a day for Negroes, unrepentant Negroes, to barbecue. We spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, bring the grill out.
Yep.
We off work. But is that what you Israelites supposed to be doing?
Let's see what it says here.
Memorial Day.
In the Chicago Tribune, it says, Memorial Day weekend closes with 69 shot in Chicago.
How many?
With 69 shot in Chicago.
We call those gorilla numbers. That's what our people do when they lack their nationality, lack knowing their God and their customs and ways.
Right.
When you follow the ways of America, the ways of the Jewish people, the way of the synagogue of Satan, you find yourself shooting not your oppressor, and we don't advocate that.
Right.
We do not advocate that. But you're not shooting those that oppress you. You shot 69 of your own oppressed people.
Going through the same struggle you are.
69 of your own oppressed people in one weekend.
You say you're from Chicago, so it says here, it says many of them on the west side.
So also, let me let you know real quick.
Yeah, elaborate on that.
Chicago, just like America and many of these cities, are heavily segregated. Yeah, I know y'all know what segregated is because they got their roots. You might have forgot what it meant, but they just reintroduced that to you.
No, they don't think we segregated because they can hop in their car and then drive across town to go to that nice place and then drive back to their hood.
So in Chicago, the west side is predominantly where blacks and Hispanics is.
Oh,
South side is where Esau, Jewish, synagogue of Satan dwell is up north. Sound familiar, don't it? Up north.
Yeah.
So when you see these murders, it happens on the south side or west side. Because that's where the oppressed people, that's where the Israelites are.
Right.
And our unrepentant lost brothers killed 69 of each other in one weekend, remembering what? Guess what? Because in that memorial spirit, our oppressor did a lot of killing.
Yeah.
So in you trying to envy your oppressor, you're going to celebrate what they did. They did a lot of killing.
Right.
Chicago is known for 69. Let me read this. Read that for me real quick.
We're gonna start it right. It says just after midnight in one of the last shootings of the Memorial Day weekend, two people pulled out guns and started firing in East Garfield Park.
Now this is at a park. A park is where you're supposed to be able to bring the folks out, have a good time, be on the swing slides, bring the kids. Kids is there.
It says the first call to police early Tuesday was for one person shot on Holman Avenue, then a second victim, then a third. Then someone walked into a hospital a few minutes later. In all, 27 of the 69 people hit by gunfire over the weekend were shot in or near the Harrison district, one of the city's most violent and one of the most heavily patrolled by police.
Y'all see this? Memorial Day weekend. So while our people are out here barbecuing in the name of white Jesus.
Well, that's what it is.
That's what it is. They're killing each other in high numbers. Why is that? So why is we celebrating Memorial Day? Do we read about Memorial Day in the Bible? No. Is that one of the high holy days? Like tonight at evening, we celebrate the new moon. Right. I know some of you blacks and Hispanics have no clue what the new moon is. Shame on you, because that's a part of your customs and ways. God gave that to us to keep. But where in the Bible do God command us to celebrate Memorial Day? We're going to take a quick break and we're finna go into what we're supposed to be remembering according to the scriptures. And it's not Memorial Day. Back with the Lionz Den.